Hi guys, this is me once again and welcome back to yet another Starcraft English commentary. We're watching ASL Season 16, Round of 16, Group C, Loser Set 3, the final loser set play between Ampo and Bisu. The map is gonna be Invader, two-player map. Bisu is sending out a very early probe, too early for my liking, and he's already, did he build a pilot in his main? He didn't build a pilot in his main, so that means this is gonna be for a proxy gateway somewhere closer towards Ampo's base. It's going very, very far here, and Ampo is completely unsuspecting here. Where is the pylon gonna get placed? Okay, right in the face of everything, because by the time Ampo comes out and scout, he would walk directly through that area. So this is possibly not gonna be a game-ending decision here for either of the players. Oh my God, SCV coming out. Is it gonna go for the barracks building or early scouting? It's gonna be going towards the early scout. Yeah, early scout. And what is Bisu's decision? I mean, is he gonna make a gateway? Okay, he's gonna make a gateway anyways. And Bisu is looking like he's in serious trouble. I think two more SCV comes out and Bisu sees the situation. What is he gonna do? Is he gonna cancel the gateway? He knows that his enemy hasn't put down a barracks, man. I mean, there's no barracks. So, you know what? At the last minute, just cancel the gateway and then go and build a command center or something, I think. Or build a pilot in your main or something. I think. But anyways, now we're going to be having 5 SCV attacking this gateway. This is an overreaction from Ampo. I think he doesn't really need to do that. Alright, but anyways, we're going to be seeing just a single probe attacking. Is he going to cancel the gateway? He doesn't cancel the gateway. He lets the gateway complete. And a lot more SCVs are going to be going through. So maybe this is not an overreaction by Ampo. I mean, maybe it's reacting correctly. Looks like the SCV from Ampo is getting lost in the dark or something. It's looking at the various locations. Looks like, yeah, finally, we're going to be seeing another gateway comes down. And Bisu's going to steal the gas as well. So maybe this is an overreaction. I don't know. But supply-wise, Ampo's is 15 and Bisu's 15. I guess everything is wherever it's standard. Is Bisu going to put a mana pylon to block the SCV from mining gas, mining the minerals effectively? I don't know. Looks like that is not the case for the time being. This probe is being very annoying, attacking and damaging several SCVs, getting them, softened enough for the Reaver attack later, if ever Bisu goes for the Reaver attack. But you know what? Ampo is still not yet scouting. I mean, he's so fearful of Bisu going for another cheese somewhere in this map that he's not scouting. But Bisu's just gonna get ready for a command for Nexus here. He's gonna get his probe ready, but the SCV from Ampo arrives. Bisu's gonna plant on the Nexus before the SCV intercepts. It looks like SCV not able to intercept, and Bisu plants down a Nexus. We have a Zealot coming out. So a Zealot is gonna be able to beat 3 or 4 Marine. I think that's gonna be the case. But no, it's just a single Marine, and Ampo's gonna take a Nexus as well. So the early rush from Bisu didn't really put him behind, because economically, he's still doing, not bad. And Ampo is finally gonna put down a command center. He's even put a bunker first before the command center. He's forced to do so because there's a threat of a Zealot in the area. This probe from Bisu is gonna be hiding in the corner and buying some time. The Zealot arrives now. A second Zealot is here to intercept. The first Zealot is already in the front door. It might walk right past the bunker. No, it doesn't dare to do so. Okay, this SCV is checking out the left area, and Bisu loses his probe in a very un-Bisu manner. Usually his 400 APM doesn't allow him to make the kind of mistake, but I guess sometimes there is that kind of mistake. This pylon might get taken down, and we have 3 Marine versus 1 Zealot. The Zealot's gonna try to go in. It's just buying some time. Bisu knows that he cannot stop the Marine, so it's just gonna try to bait out the shot of the Marine using his amazing 400 APM. He comes in and then dances back and just want to make sure that some of the Marine shot is wasted on the Zealot and not all on the pylon. But anyways, Bisu is not supply block. He is looking just fine. The third Zealot comes through, so Bisu is investing heavily in the Zealots. Finally, Ampo is going to take his factory, and the game is going to reset a little bit. I would still give the advantage to Bisu, and Ampo handled that early pressure poorly, I think. He really overcommitted in terms of SCVs. I mean, he possibly just need 2 or 3 SCVs to take that gateway down. But he invested like 5 or 6 SCVs, and one of the SCVs was just running around, fumbling in the dark, looking for the non-existent second gateway. Anyways, another SCV coming out to scout is gonna be going towards the middle lane here. We have the early robo once again for Bisu, and with this probe coming down south picking a pylon, we might be looking for the third carrier build in a row in this game. He's gonna put down a pylon first just so that he can get that area covered, and then later on he might go for carriers. Once again, double factory coming down from Ample. But this double factory is a different kind of double factory from before, because Bisu's second Nexus has been mining for a long time. So, you know, it's not going to have the same effect. But anyways, double add-on as well. So they're going to be spending, I think, for Vulture Speed and Vulture Mine, possibly. Bisu is setting up for another Nexus, maybe, because his Robo is built, but we are not seeing any robotic support base, so maybe he's not going for Reavers, which is a good call. I think that the early Reaver attack is overused in Protoss versus Terran. I mean, okay, we finally have the robotic support base, but it's after Observer, so Bisu is going to take a Nexus first, and then go for the Reaver later. At least for the time being, he's just gonna build up some pylon around the various location. He's got a Dragoon in the front door of Ample already, so he knows when the Terran army is gonna move out. Turret's getting set up, man, because Ample is fearing the second early Reaver build in a row, but that is not gonna be the case. Well, I guess the Observer is gonna be coming out first, and then Reaver is gonna be coming out later. Very nice probe location to see these vultures moving through, and the vultures don't even have speed. Looks like each of the vultures got hit once by the probe. They're very funny. And Bisu is gonna take the base at the 12 o'clock position, but completely scouted these vultures, laying some mines in the middle just to make sure that no probe transfer can get done easily. But yeah, by the time those probes are getting ready to transfer, there's gonna be observers in the area to help Bisu with the spotting of the mines. Vulture with speed just complete, so Vultures now will have both speed and mine. 2 Zealot walking back to get loaded into the Reaver. 4 Vultures, let's make 5 Vultures actually, and let's make sure that Bisu doesn't make the same mistake with his you know, with his front door here. Looks like some tanks are moving out. And Bisu sees it with his observer. He's got to be very careful. He needs to clear out the mines that is connecting the 12 o'clock base and his expansion. Okay, looks like the Marines are moving back, because I think maybe Ampo spotted the Shadow and the Reavers. The Shadow and the Reavers possibly have upgrade with speed now. The observer is looking for weak spots, excuse me, in Ampo's defense, because your main base on this map, Invader, is huge as well. So there's a lot of location that you can get covered. That you need to cover, excuse me. Why is he clearing the mine with the Zealot? Maybe he just got to be faster. But anyways, the Reaver need to come back and support. Reaver's gonna lay a lot of shot. Oh my god, 2 of the Vultures died there. What's blocking this area? 3 Dragoons. Very good for Bisu to invite the Vulture to come in, because he knows when Ampo sees an opening like that with no Dragoon in the front, he's gonna come in. But that's a bait, because those Vultures have been damaged from before. So just a few shots from the Dragoons and they would die out without even taking with them a single probe. So that's a nice result for Bisu. Bisu finally transferred all of his probes in peace to his new base. And he's got Reaver with speed, and as well we're looking for carriers once again. Looks like the core is upgrading. Zealot walking through. One Zealot's gonna get dropped somewhere in here. No, we're not seeing 2 tanks in the area. Where's this unit going? A Zealot getting landed here just to buy some time, and Reaver's gonna attack. Okay, that is a complete death, man, and he needs to run out now. This turret has not yet completed, so Bisu escaped unscathed. I guess his Shadow is severely damaged, but he possibly doesn't mind about that. Where's this fleet beacon for the carriers? We don't see it just yet, but for the time being, Bisu is just gonna amass a lot of ground forces. He didn't see a starport on his way with a Shadow. Okay, that's an unfortunate death by Bisu. So Bisu, yeah, I was gonna say Bisu didn't see a starport, so he doesn't have to waste time building cannons in his main for the time being. It looks like this Reaver's gonna do some shot. It takes one nice shot that damage a tank, but by the time, you know, he comes back, there's gonna be a reparation work finish on the tank already. We don't see the fleet vacant, so Bisu is hesitating. He doesn't want to commit too much into the carrier, because this push might kill him outright. This Reaver is gonna not be able to take a single shot, and retreats into the corner. We're seeing, okay, finally we see the fleet beacon started now. 4 tanks, 2 Goliaths, some vultures running around just trying to buy some time. But Bisu repels them. Bisu 120 supply, Ampo 90 supply. The game is looking very, very balanced in this late game. This observer is primely placed, very good location for the observer. But I think we got a scan there. So that observer is sniped, and we're gonna be seeing Reavers. No, looks like a Zealot just get landed, and Bisu is having a good time here, just trying to delay that tank push as much as possible. But don't count Ample out, man. We're gonna see some major holdout by Bisu on this high ground, while these vultures in the back are gonna try to cut the reinforcement line with some minefields. Do we have the City of Adun? We don't have City of Adun. Bisu is building a lot of Zealot, but without City of Adun, so those Zealots will not have speed upgrade anytime soon. We're gonna be seeing a command center getting set up at the 3 o'clock position. Bisu's got triple shadow or double shadows. I don't know. This observer has good vision of that area, so it's gonna try to come in. Okay, double shadow is what he has, but very good for Ampo to clear out that last observer on this high ground area, so the tanks cannot get shot from above by dragoons with vision advantage here. All right, more Reavers being produced, as well as carriers being pumped from the 2 Stargate. Ampo is proceeding slowly but steady here, and Bisu is also making sure no backstab can be performed by the vultures. A lot of units are in location. Bisu is gonna test the water a little bit to see how many tanks are in the area, as well as how many Goliaths. He saw only 2 Goliaths, but they're more behind, and just continuous Goliath production from Ampo. +1 weapons is done on the Terran army, and Ampo finally successfully cross this area. He wins this high ground. Bisu might move in now. Oh my god, what kind of major battle do we have here? Bisu start to attack. Zealot landing in here and buying some time. Reaver start to attack as well, but both of the shadow are sniped. That's a nice Reaver shot to kill several tanks, but finally that Reaver died, and Bisu need to pull back because there's just so much firepower from the tanks, and Bisu number of dragoons is falling down. Ampos to have about 12 tanks. Bisu's got this Reaver in the back that he's not using, man. He needs to reinforce and pull the rest of his army together. Zealot needs to attack at the same time as well. Zealot without lag is really poor, but more dragoons are coming in. But Bisu is going to try to get some splash damage with some of the Zealot. He's got 2 carriers. He needs to kind of secure the high ground at the 12 o'clock position to make sure that he can actually attack from the high ground with his carriers. He started to attack a little bit here. But yeah, this base is going to be falling. Is Bisu going for the counter-attack? It looks like he might be going for the counter-attack, with his carriers are focused upon by the Goliaths or not. No, it looks like the carriers are safe and sound now. Bisu's going to clear the minefield here, and he pushes out. Yeah, this base is completely wasted. Does Bisu have another base coming up anywhere in the map? Looks like he doesn't. Looks like just 5 dragoons attacking. But Bisu's gonna be losing his main, maybe. I don't know. I mean, his expansion, he's got 1 Reaver doing a lot of good job. Where are the carriers? Looks like the carriers are returning, and they're gonna be attacking some of the, tanks on the outside here. Bisu loses a Reaver, though. That's a little bit unfortunate. Bisu 400 minerals, Ampo 100 and, well, I guess 500 minerals, so very, very similar mineral count for both of the players. But the number of Goliaths is getting very, very strong. Bisu's gonna get boxed in here. He's need to also transfer his probe at some point. Zealot getting wasted, or need to pull back, and Bisu is not gonna be impossible to. Where are the probes going? Oh my freaking god! The probes get attacked and killed in action. +1 weapons and +1 armor from Ampo. So Bisu, we need to remake a shuttle if you want to transfer probes towards the new base. That's gonna be a problem, man. He's gonna be on the high ground here, so he can hold off against these tanks. But he's gonna have no mining for the new base. What is gonna be the next action? He's gonna start to come out here with just a couple of dragoons. He needs to make sure he doesn't lose the dragoons though. I mean, excuse me, lose observers though. That's gonna be a problem. Bisu start to attack now with 4 carriers. There's some Goliath. There's about 8 or 9 Goliath. That's a lot of Goliaths, man. It's gonna be impossible for these carriers to do anything. And turrets getting set up as well. The dragoons and the Zealot need to pull back though, because one scan and they would get melted to pieces by the tank shots. And in fact, that's exactly what we're seeing right now. Ampo 130 supply, Bisu 100. Bisu is very close to getting eliminated from this ASL. I think that's a little bit unfortunate result for the Protoss fans out there. But Ampo just played a better game. Okay, Bisu is forced to even attack his own Nexus. He needs to attack now. What are you doing, Bisu? Oh my god! You spend so much time targeting your own Nexus and then you just almost lose your carrier. But he pushes back. But no, that's it, man. He's gonna lose one carrier now. He's got just 3 carriers in the back. That's it, man. Bisu needs to type GG now. He's mining out of just a single base. Completely boxed in inside his main. He is not having a good day, man, at all. Okay, we even have a vulture slipping in and, you know, just executing all of the probes inside of Bisu's base. Bisu, GG, eliminated from the ASL, and Ampo's gonna fight against, who is it? Hero, right? In the final set. Thanks for watching and see you soon. Bye-bye.